From the WBBZ-TV studio in the Eastern Hills Mall, it's time to play where two teams come together in a battle of wits to determine who will leave with bragging rights. And now, here's your host, John DeShullo, with today's two teams.
Hey everybody, it is an honor to be with you. It is the Curtain Up edition of Bragging Rights. You wait for it every year. You want to know why? Because we have theater royalty here in our WBBZ-TV studio. They're going to talk about one of the great events that Western New York is proud to have hosted for a long, long time. On the red side, would you welcome the Curtain Up crew? Yeah, give them a round of applause. Lots of familiar faces that you've seen on stage, and here against the Curtain Up crew, we have the Curtain Up Comedies. Representing the shows that they're going to be having on stage coming up in September and beyond. And we have a special guest scorekeeper, a young student who's connected to one of the contestants. Say hi to Beckett Dougherty, everybody.
Hello.
Beckett, tell me, where do you go to school, Beckett?
I'm going to Kenmore East this year.
Kenmore East. Well, good luck at school, and you have all those answers in front of you, so it's all about you, Beckett. You've got the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. All right, Beckett I'm excited to have him on. You know, we want young people to engage in theater in Western New York, and Beckett is perfect for that. We're going to come over now and introduce to you the team captain, and Lisa Ludwig's going to set us up for what Curtain Up is all about. Lisa Ludwig, how are you?
I am wonderful. We're so happy to be here. It is our 35th anniversary of Curtain Up. And
we were all there for the first one, and we don't look a day over anything.
We were?
Yeah.
yeah. But we're so excited. There's 3 different acts for Curtain Up. We open up with, when we're downtown, with actually Mary-Kate O'Connell is going to be inducted to the Plaza of the Stars.
Beautiful.
And then we have a wonderful gala dinner on the beautiful Shays stage. Then there are 17 productions that people can choose to go to one of the productions. And then we have a free street party at 10 o'clock afterwards with bands and fireworks and food trucks. It's a wonderful night for everyone.
It's a great celebration of theater in Western New York. And you know, Buffalo has, in Western New York, I should say, one of the most diverse and rich theater communities in the whole wide world.
We have 22 professional theater companies right here in Western New York. And as I said, 17 productions. We have quite a few of our theaters that are actually working together to put up productions. And even after Curtain Up, after the 16th, we have about 5 or 6 other theaters that are opening within the next couple of weeks as well.
I know that nationally, Curtain Up has been duplicated in other cities, but nobody does it like Buffalo.
Nobody can do it like Buffalo.
Who is on your team, Lisa?
On my team is Peter Palmisano and Katie White.
All right, Peter and Katie, we're going to meet them and find out what theaters they're representing for Curtain Up. All right, Lisa is here, everybody. And look who else is here, the great Joyce Stilson from Alleyway. Hi, Joyce.
Hi.
How are you?
Terrific.
I heard one person applaud in the audience. They should all applaud. Yeah. Hey, now Alleyway Theater is one of the great Western New York institutions WBBZ proud to support, particularly with Christmas Carol every year. And tell us about the website that you've got and what shows you've got coming up.
Well, our website is simplealleyway.com, and our first show of the season is called Dear Lydia. It's a comedy about a father and a daughter and them becoming closer and working out problems. It's very funny stuff by Larry Gray, and we open on September 14th for Curtain Up.
And how long will the show be up?
It'll be up for 4 weeks.
Okay, so get to Curtain Up, but if you can't make it to Curtain Up, you still have time to go and see it.
Absolutely.
And Alleyways are one of those real intimate theaters.
It is. We're a black box, which just means that it's a very simple arrangement and seat about 100. So we're almost sold out for Curtain Up. So.
Good, so get your tickets now. Who else is on the team?
Well, to my left is Mr. David Bondro and Mr. Kevin Leary.
All right, and we're going to meet David and Kevin and the theaters that they represent. All right, folks, we are playing for points. The red team is going to start 10 points in the first round, 20 in the second, 30 in the third. I told these teams we have some great prizes in addition to the shameless promotion for Curtain Up. If you take a look at the game board that Beckett is standing in front of and you get your X's or your O's across, up and down, or diagonal, you get a bonus of 50 points. You're playing for points, and if you win, you become eligible, teams, for 3 large screen LED HD TVs from Dirt Cheap TV. How about that? So we put together some questions, present and past, from theater and interesting facts and figures. So get your theater caps on, everybody. Let's see if we can get going. Are we ready to go, teams? Here we go. Question 1, it's for you, the Curtain Up crew. Take a look, Lisa and team, at the scoreboard that Beckett is standing in front of. Where do you want your X to go?
Well, for Curtain Up, why don't we go C1?
C1. There it is. Good job, Beckett. Here we go. What instrument did Professor Hill suggest that Winthrop should play in The Music Man? Was it A, the trumpet, B, the trombone, or C, the flugelhorn?
We're going to say trumpet.
Are they correct, Mr. Beckett?
No, it's trombone.
No, they're incorrect.
What is it?
It was C, flugelhorn.
The flugelhorn. Yes, that's what we did great research. And the flugelhorn is it. All right, the theater community is off and running. Is Tom Dudzik contesting the answer? All right, there's going to be a revolt here in the theater community. All right, the Curtain Up Comedies, you're next. Joyce, take a look at the scoreboard. Where would you like your O to go?
Let's do A1, please.
At the top, which show won the 2002 Tony Award for Best Musical Revival? A, Damn Yankees, B, Into the Woods, or C, Oklahoma? 2002 Tony Award Best Musical Revival. Damn Yankees, Into the Woods, or Oklahoma?
Into the Woods could be.
It is.
Really? That would be a revival?
Yes, it was. Yep.
Okay. Into the Woods, please.
B, Beckett?
Correct.
Yeah, how about that? 10 points. Beckett seemed a little impressed by all of that. That's good. Yeah, okay. If only I had hair, I would color it just like my friend Beckett over there. I would. But I don't have any yet, but we're getting there. All right, Lisa, you're next.
All right.
Where would you like your X to go?
A2, please.
A2 for 10 points. What is the real name of Don Quixote in Man of La Mancha? A, Michael de Cervantes, B, Alonso Quijana, or C, Dr. Sansón Carrascoa?
B.
B.
Correct.
Correct, Alonso Quijana, one of the great shows of all time. All right, 10 points are up. Looks like we got the last question in round 1, going to the Curtain Up Comedies, reflective of the big shows that they have coming up September 16th. There's the scoreboard. Joyce, where do you want your O to go?
Where should I go? B1, please.
B1 at the top. Which Broadway show is based on a famous work by J.M. Barrie? A, Peter Pan, B, Pippin, or C, The Wiz?
Peter Pan. Peter Pan. The answer is Peter Pan.
A, Beckett?
Correct.
Yeah, Peter Pan it is. Congratulations, 10 more points. All right, Beckett Doherty, young student over there of theater. What is the score as we end round 1? Take a look at the scoreboard behind you.
It is red 10 and blue 20.
10 to 20, and each question is worth 20 points. We're going to find out more about the great theaters and what they have to offer for Curtain Up, the 35th anniversary in downtown Buffalo. Back with more right after this.
Curtain lights, this is it, the night of nights. No more rehearsing and nursing a part. We know every card by heart.
One of the great songs of all time from a cartoon, but it really reflects the excitement of the theater community here with Beckett Doherty, young student. And
Hello.
Beckett kind of got thrown into the role of guest scorekeeper, and we're happy that that's happening. And
Yeah.
yeah. So you've been down to Curtain Up.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Have you been to the party afterward, the fun party for free?
I don't know. I think I've gone once.
Gone once? Okay. Well, now you can go twice because it's the big party coming up September 16th.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah. All right. So Beckett, what do you like to study in school?
I like to study math and science.
Good
It's
for
my
you.
main subjects.
Yeah. Good for you. And your stepmom's on one of the teams, so we're going to meet her in the third segment. So we'll say hi to Katie. And you know what, Beckett? We've got a website that people can find out more about Curtain Up. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, well, we're here. We're going to show it right now. It's on the screen. And this is where you can find out more about the Theater District Association. It's an interesting website. I'll read it to you. It's tda-wny.com. I think I got that right. Yep, the theater community in Western New York. And that's what we're celebrating, Curtain Up, the 35th anniversary with our teams on the red side, the Curtain Up crew. And they're playing against the Curtain Up Comedies. All right, let's come over and meet another member of the Curtain Up crew, and this is?
Pete Pomisano.
Pete, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
What theater are you representing, Peter?
The Kavanoki Theater.
We have your website. Let's put it up and tell us all about what you're presenting.
We're doing another Tom Dudzik comedy this year. They're always very well received. This is called Don't Talk to the Actors. And it's just a very funny story of a young man who writes a play that becomes, he gets the opportunity to produce it on Broadway. And he finds out what that's like to go to New York and see what that crowd is like in New York. It's very funny and very, very crazy.
Well, Tom Dudzik is going to be here on another edition of Bragging Rights. It's great to have him back in town, and he's actually participating in the production of the show.
Yes, he is. He's directing the show.
Doesn't get any better than that.
No.
He's our honorary chair for
the
Curtain Up
honorary
this
chair
year,
for
too.
Curtain Up. Oh, very nice. All right, well, there you go. So it's all about Tom Dudzik.
It is. This year, it's all about Dudzik.
All right, we're going to come over and meet David Bondrow from Lancaster Opera House. How are you, David?
I'm doing well. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. We'll put your website up. What is your website, bud?
Lancopera.org, L-A-N-C opera.org.
Yeah, it's a kind of an interesting web URL, but what have you got going on?
We are opening the season with the classic musical comedy. A funny thing happened on the way to the Forum. Stephen Sondheim, Bert Shevloff, Larry Gelbart, who wrote MASH. Hilarious musical comedy. If you want to laugh, just come on out to the Opera House.
Well, that's one of the great classics.
Oh, yeah. Comedy Tonight. Everybody ought to have a maid. It's the story of Pseudolus, the crafty slave, who tries to win the heart of Philia for his master hero, but she's promised to somebody else. Let the comedy ensue.
And even though you're out in Lancaster, you can still make it down for the party afterwards.
Absolutely. It's just a 20-minute ride right down Broadway, takes you right downtown.
Lancaster, one of the great hometown communities. If you haven't been to Lancaster Opera House, it really has a lot of historic flavor to it.
Oh, yeah. 1894. It's a beautiful, beautiful theater, fully restored, all the beautiful woodwork. It's a great place to come to work every day.
But the question is, has Tom Dudzik been there?
Yes, he has.
Okay, good, because it's all about Tom Dudzik tonight. All right. Hey, Beckett, what's the score as we get into round two?
The score is red 10, blue 20.
Red 10, blue 20. Each question is worth 20 points as we continue with the theater community here, celebrating Curtain Up 35th. Curtain Up, September 16th. Lisa, take a look at the scoreboard. Where do you want your X to go?
Okay, we're going to try C1 again, please.
All right, we're going to try it. Who won a Grammy for Best New Artist in 1971? A, The Carpenters. B, Elton John. Or C, Anne Murray? It was a very good year.
Can you repeat
Sure.
it one more time?
The Carpenters, Elton John, or Anne Murray?
And the Grammy for
Best New Artist.
Best New Artist.
1971.
Carpenters.
A.
Correct.
Yeah, The Carpenters. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
I'm not going to join you.
Not going to go. Always like to jump in. All right, Joyce Stilson, save us from the song. Where do you want the O to go?
B2 or D4? D4, please.
D4 over there, young Beckett. There we go. How about this? Who won a Grammy for Best Pop Vocal Performance in 1980? A, Gloria Gaynor for I Will Survive. B, Dionne Warwick for I'll Never Love This Way Again. Or C, Donna Summer for Bad Girls. Pop vocal, 1980.
Wow.
You can sing it if you want. No, but maybe there's a little something extra.
Because that was like at the end of, let's go with that. Okay. Bad Girls, Donna Summer, please.
Donna Summer, C.
Incorrect. It is B, Dionne Warwick.
Dionne Warwick, I'll Never Love This Way Again. And I don't know the song, so I'm not going to sing it. All right, Lisa?
Okay, how about C2?
How about C2?
Or 2C.
Yeah. 2C?
2C
or not
or not
2C?
2C?
Yeah, thank you.
C2.
Yeah. What is the highest grossing musical of all time? All time. A, Mamma Mia. B, The Lion King. Or C, The Phantom of the Opera. No help from Tony Conti in the audience. Highest grossing musical of all time. Mamma Mia, The Lion King, or Phantom of the Opera.
Highest grossing. Okay. Well, everybody loves Mamma Mia. But The Lion King is a family favorite. And however, Phantom of the Opera has run forever. So I'm going to go with Phantom of the Opera because we don't know.
C.
Incorrect. It is B, the Lion
The
King.
Lion King. Go with your gut, Lisa.
No, Katie, I was bad. I was bad. I
Mom said
tried.
so. She was right.
She was
Show.
right.
We've all
Sorry,
seen it
Beckett.
at Shays. All right. Joyce Stilson from the Alleyway Theater.
Yes.
Alleyway.com. Tell us the game piece you want.
C3, please.
C3. Beckett Doherty. Show us where that is on the board. C3. Right there.
Why did I do that?
Which Broadway production once starred Ricky Martin? A. Cats. B. The Phantom of the Opera. Or C. Les Miserables?
Oh, curveball.
Yeah.
What are the choices?
I'm having fun with these questions.
Curveball. What was it?
Met Ricky Martin once. I found the tape in my garage. We'll have to play it.
I believe they let anybody do Les Mis, so we're going to go with Les Mis.
Ooh, it's a little dig at Ricky Martin. I don't know if he'd appreciate that. Beckett, they said C. Les Mis.
Correct.
Yeah. All right, well played, well played. We'll send this to Ricky Martin right after the show. Lisa, there's your scoreboard. Where do you want your X to go?
B, 2B, Peter said.
Yes, because you're the
2B.
X's, 2B.
Yes.
And then let's finish that, 2B.
Or not 2B.
Thank you very much.
Everything
Okay.
with the B.
Yeah, that is the question. And here it is. Which organization presents the Tony Awards each year? A, the American Theater Wing, B, the Players Club, or C, the Academy of the Arts?
A, the
A.
American Theater Wing.
Beckett, they
Correct.
said A, yeah, they are correct. Good job. 20 more points. There are some questions that if you got wrong, I would just walk right into the mall and just keep going. Last question in round 2. Joyce?
C2, please.
Oh, they've already made a selection, and they're ready to go. What name did the devil go by in Damn Yankees?
Mr. Applegate.
A, Mr. Applebaum,
No.
B, Mr. Applegate, or C, Mr. Watercress?
Mr. Applegate.
It is B, the selection, and it is...
Correct.
Yeah, one of the great shows of all times. Damn Yankees. With the great Ray Walston back in the 50s. All right, what is the score, Beckett, as we end round 2?
Red, 50. Blue, 60.
Wow, 50 to 60. We're off by 10 points. It's anybody's game. We're celebrating Curtain Up, September 16th, downtown. Get your tickets, go to the shows, enjoy the free party afterwards. We'll be back with more right after this.
Bragging Rights on WBBZ-TV, your hometown television station, will continue after this from our sponsors.
Welcome back to Bragging Rights here on WBBZ-TV, your hometown MeTV station. We're proud to support the hometown theater community. We do this every year with our friends from the theater community to celebrate Curtain Up, the opening of the theater season, 35th annual Curtain Up, September 16th, tda-wny.com is the website to find out more about the event. But let's right now reintroduce our teams. On the red side, the Curtain Up crew. And they're playing against their friends on the Curtain Up Comedies. So I'm just going to double check that I got that exactly right. And let's see, TDA dash, because I want to make sure our viewers get exactly what they, yes, it's tda-wny.com. All right, but we're going to come over now and introduce you to another member of the Curtain Up crew, and this is...
Katie White.
Katie, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm doing great. So how's Beckett doing over there as our guest score?
Doing fantastic. I knew he would.
You're Beckett's stepmom.
Yes.
And tell us about your connection to the theater community and the theater you're representing.
I'm representing Buffalo Laboratory Theater. We're doing a production at 710 in cooperation with Shays. It's called Wonder of the World, a raucous comedy about a young woman who discovers her husband has a dirty little secret and goes on a madcap trip to kind of discover herself and goes to Niagara Falls.
Who doesn't go to Niagara Falls to find their inner madcap self?
Exactly.
Tell us the website that we can find more information.
You can find more at buffalolabtheater.org.
Interesting.
Or at the Shays website.
The Shays website. And 710, another great intimate theater. It's right on the corner. Some people know it as the old Studio Arena.
Yes.
So we encourage everybody to go down.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Katie, for being on the show.
Sure, thanks.
Okay. All right. And we're going to come over now and meet another member of the theater community. You are?
I'm Kevin Leary.
Kevin, what theater are you representing?
I'm representing Theater of Youth Company.
Theater of Youth. And where's the Theater of Youth located?
Theater of Youth is located in the historic Allendale Theater on Allen Street, just west of Elmwood.
It's been there a long time.
Yes, it sure has. From 13. And we've been there great story. The marquee, the old marquee, actually collapsed onto Allen Street. They shut the whole thing down, and then the Allentown Association came by and they rescued the theater from the wrecking ball, and then through an agreement with the city, Theater of Youth is now the occupant.
Great, these great theaters, you know, Shays had the same, same problem, not that the marquee fell down, but just the people needed to get going and get behind it. What is the website for the Theater of Youth?
And Theater of Youth is theaterofyouth.org.
And what show do you have coming up? It's not opening necessarily on Curtain Up, but it's coming up soon.
Yes, we have Fancy Nancy the Musical. That wonderful book series for young children is represented. We've got Nancy, who is trying out for the school play, something that a lot of us do as youngsters, and she wants to get the lead role, and then she doesn't get it, and then what's going to happen next? We don't know.
We don't know. You got to go and find out.
That's right.
At the Theater of Youth. Okay, theaterofyouth.org. All right, we've got these great theater representatives here, and Beckett Doherty over there. What is the score as we get into round 3, Beckett?
Red 50, blue 60.
Red 50, blue 60. We're playing for 30 points. The red team is up next, Curtain Up crew. Lisa, take a look at the scoreboard. Where do you want your game piece to go?
A3, please.
A3. All right. Got my cards right here with the next question. What was the name of Danny's gang in the Broadway version of Grease? A, the Frosty Palace Boys, B, the Hurricanes, or C, the Burger Palace Boys?
The Burger Palace Boys.
C, jumped right in.
Correct.
Yeah, the Burger Palace Boys.
I gotta redeem myself.
Were you in a production of Grease, Lisa?
Just recently, yes. Well, I directed one, yes.
Directed it.
Yes, yes.
Lisa, by the way, also with Shakespeare at Delaware Park. You do a great job. And we'll meet the great Sal Elkin in another episode. And Joyce Stilson from the Alleyway Theater. Alleyway.com.
That's right.
Got it?
You got it.
What is your game piece? Where do you want it?
B3, please.
B3. Your question is, who said the following statement in Star Wars? Your powers are weak, old man. A, Luke Skywalker, B, Han Solo, or C, Darth Vader?
Darth Vader. C, Darth Vader.
It's not a theater question, but they said C, and...
Correct.
Yeah, they got it correct. It was a movie question. Pop culture. Peter, are you a Star Wars? Are you a Star Wars
we're
guy?
playing this under protest.
Peter's a big fan of Star Trek as well, with our pal John Summers. Yeah. Okay, Lisa, where would you like your game piece to go?
Where would you like to go? Let's say A4.
A4. Let's say A4. All right. Interesting strategy.
Yeah.
We're putting points up. How much did a pack of 3 pairs of socks cost in 1966? What do you think this was? A, $2.10, B, $2.79, or C, $3.33. 3 pairs of socks from the old Macy's next door that ain't there anymore.
With whatever the cheapest one was.
Whatever the cheapest one was, which was A, $2.10. Is that what it is? All right, they're going with A. Beckett?
Incorrect. It's B, $2.79.
$2.79. Now, 1966, that would be a lot of money, wouldn't it?
Yes.
You know, I could go to the dollar store and still get a pair of socks, but I'm just sharing too much information. All right, Joyce, you're next. Where would you like your game piece to go?
D1, please.
D1 at the top. What television network originally broadcast The Brady Bunch? A, ABC, B, CBS, or C, NBC?
Okay. Yeah.
Great classic on
ABC.
BTV. They say A, ABC. Beckett?
Correct.
Yes. On Friday nights. You see it right here. Yes, on MeTV. David, thank you for the shameless plug on my side. Lancaster Opera House. David Bondro. Shameless. Lisa.
I can't wait to see what this
September
question
16th.
is. Yes, yes, and it's going to be a wonderful night.
TVA-WNY.com.
We would like to try A4 again.
A4. Try it.
Yeah.
Which band sold the most records ever? A, the Beatles, B, Queen, or C, the Rolling Stones? Most records. Beatles, Queen, or the Rolling Stones?
Beatles? Beatles, please.
Beatles. Hey, have you heard of the Beatles, Beckett?
Correct.
And yes, correct answer. Correct. All right. We're going to come up now on the last question in the game. I can't wait to see who pulls this one out. The board is all over the place there.
D4, please.
D4. Okay. Interesting strategy all night. What solo artist sold the most records? A, Michael Jackson, B, Elvis Presley, or C, Freddie Mercury?
Oh.
Somebody's a Queen fan.
Solo?
Michael.
Michael Jackson,
Michael
please.
Jackson, you're saying A. Beckett?
It's incorrect. It's B, Elvis Presley.
Elvis, yep, the king. All great artists. All right, we are celebrating the opening of the theater season in Buffalo and Western New York. It's Curtain Up, 35th Curtain Up. Can you believe it? It's September 16th, Friday night. Beckett, what's the final score?
The final score is red 110 and blue 120.
Wow, so the blue team, you claim the bragging rights, the Curtain Up Comedies on tonight's show. But we're not going to send you home empty-handed, Curtain Up crew. We have some appetizers from the Buffalo Roadhouse Grill, where everything is made from scratch over on Niagara Falls Boulevard. And you know what? Because we're just feeling generous, magnanimous, and we're celebrating, Merritt Estate Winery is going to give you guys some Curtain Up Comedies, some wine, and we'll throw some for you too, Lisa and friends. We got some wine for you. We want to thank you, Beckett, for being a great scorekeeper. Good luck to you at school this year. Woo! Woo! All right, go to our website, WBBZ-TV. Beckett's here. You can find out more about our game show at our website. Sign up to be a contestant. Don't forget Curtain Up, September 16th. Thanks for watching, everybody, on your hometown Me TV station. We'll see you next time.